Hello, Tyree the Super Entrepreneur here, coming to you about the life of a truck driver. I'm going to tell you three things: what you can do to continue to driving, what you can have if you continue to driving, and what you can accumulate if you continue to drive. There's nothing wrong with being a truck driver. I was a truck driver, owned my own trucks for 25 years. But I decided that I didn't want to drive anymore and I decided I didn't want to own any trucks anymore because I began to realize that there's a lot of things that are changing about the industry. But because those things are changing, no one is telling anyone what to do about it. You see, when you're driving or whether it's on a truck, you're driving for someone else, shall I say a company driver. You don't know when you're going to be able to not make any money. And what I mean by that is that there are things that can happen to keep you from earning money. And even if you're owner operator, there are things that can help you to keep from earning money. You see, if you don't move that truck, your financial status won't move. But there are things that I found that you can do even if you remain as a truck driver to where you can cover yourself just in case you can't move that truck. You see, you can still earn money in the trucking industry even if you can't drive a truck, even if you don't own a truck. And that is what I found out. But in order for me to be effective about sharing that, I had to prove that it worked. So I did. I worked my way out of my trucks, out of my trucking business, and gave that to my brother. Check out JB Smooth. And because of that, I know what can be done to help a driver or drivers continue to drive, because I love the trucking industry, but I did not love not having a future that I could not control. The dispatchers controlled my future. The trucking companies controlled my future. The brokers controlled my future. And most of all, the people that were in that environment controlled my future, because if they wanted to get in your way, DOT would get in your way, then you can't earn any money. You'll find yourself losing time sitting in court. When you're not moving that truck, you're not making any money, and no one is replacing the income that you're losing from the time that you're sitting in court, from the time that you're sitting at being unloaded or loaded. No one can replace the income from the time that you're sitting because you are stuck in because of a layover that someone did not handle paperwork right, or you're losing time because the dispatcher may have sent you the wrong place, or may have you sitting because he needs you to be ready just in case he has the need for you. No one is covering all of that, and you're the one taking the loss. And that's what I felt that I did not want to did not want to continue to do. 25 years was enough of that. And I figured that if I felt that way, you felt that way. Somebody has to do something to help the brotherhood of the truckers, and I found that way. Yes, I did. And you can continue to drive. You can work your way out of the truck like I did, out of the trucking business, and still earn money in the trucking business. Or you can continue to drive and allow yourself to get this knowledge and do what you need to do to cover you, because if the truckers don't cover the truckers, nobody will. And I'm being honest with you about that, and you know that. When you lose time, you lose money, and you know that. But there's a way that you can get around that. You can lose time and not lose money. I found that way. That's why I'm at home. Here's the company I wanted to come. I had one of my trucks leased to. I lease trucks and own my own authority, and believe me, there's a better way. Keep driving your truck, but subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click that button and subscribe to that channel. Click that button and subscribe to my blog. And then I have a note where you can leave a voice message on my speak note. I'm already holding webinars on the internet because I understand your schedule. I understand what you're up against when you're being unloaded. You have spare time where you can be learning things to benefit you to earn an income online and offline as well. Subscribe to my blog, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and start tuning in to what I'm saying and what I'm teaching every driver that they can do to cover themselves and benefit themselves and have a life. When you're ready to stop driving, you'll be able to stop driving because your income won't stop coming. Tyree the Super Entrepreneur, thank you and be blessed.